Hey you guys, so it's late night, I'm up and I can't sleep, so I decided that I'm going to sew. So let me show you guys what I'm gonna work. Okay, so here is my room. Disregard my sleeping baby. So I'm doing remodeling my room, right? But I have the box that went to my old bed set, and I want to revamp it to match my new one. So we're gonna make a DIY ottoman. Okay, so here I have about 2 yards and 30 inches of fabric, because I was actually going to use this for another project, but I'm going to go ahead and take it into this project, so I'll have leftover and I'll have something to do with that. So we're going to have our supplies, which are going to be your measuring tape, some stick pins, a tomato for repinning, and my pinkering shears. So I don't know if I mentioned or not, but this box is actually a storage bench, and so I want it to be functional for me with the slipcover. So I'm gonna add a zipper and a hidden pleat. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take some measurements. So we're gonna want to cover. Let me see. We are going to want to start with the back, right? So we have 9 inches. That's going to be our height and our width for our back piece. So 9 by 19 and a half. And we want to add 1 inch to each side for the seam allowance. This width is going to be 13 and a half, of course, by the 9. And of course, just double checking, but yes, we have 19 and a half. So we have 13 and a half, 19 and a half. Our top piece, we're literally just gonna cover just the top portion of, so this is 3 inches by 14 and a half. So we're gonna have one piece. We're gonna have, okay, this is gonna be one piece. And the back side is gonna be sewed together and closed. And this is gonna be one piece, but you're also gonna have your sides. So it's gonna be your 4 sides for this bottom piece, and the top piece is gonna be 5 sides, because you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go ahead and cut our pieces. So and of course, you want to work on the wrong side of the fabric. You want to cut on the wrong side. So I have these sides, and I'm gonna go ahead and come to my box, and I want to go ahead and pin them together just to kind of see how things are coming along. So back piece is still going to need to be functional because of the lift of the box. I mean, okay, so far so good, right? It looks like it's really coming along good. So now we're going to go ahead and do our top section. And so we're gonna measure out our top section. We're gonna pin it together. Now this piece and the top piece here, I'm gonna sew it together because there's no need to have a zipper around here because it doesn't open from this end. So this is gonna where our connection is gonna be seamed together. And so let me go ahead and take my measurements. So you wanna allow for the height because it is puffy. So you wanna add at least, ooh, I just stuck myself. You wanna add at least an inch. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this. So this is gonna be 4 inches by, so this is 14. So I'm gonna do 4 inches. Do I have to do 4? Well, 4 might be a lot. Oh, well, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do 4. So I'm gonna do 4 inches because I'm gonna have the hidden seam and I'm gonna need extra to cover up the zipper part. So yeah, so I'm going to do 4 by, this is 14. So I'm gonna do 4 by 15 on the 2 sides. And then I'll be doing 4 by, this is 19 and a half. So I'll be doing 4 by 22 or wherever the one is. So I'm gonna do 4 inches by, I just forgot what I said. Of course you can have a little notebook to write stuff down too. So this is 14, 15, yes. So I'm gonna do 4 by 15. So 2 pieces of 4 by 15 is what I'm now gonna cut out. I have a little straggler piece. Let's see what's this piece? Are we lucky? Ooh, we are actually. This looks like it's what we need right here. So let me cut this little piece. I love when a plan comes together, but you have to keep in mind that you're gonna need to cut off the excess. So this is gonna be our top and our sides. So we're gonna go ahead and pin this together. Uh-oh, my baby's up. Okay, you guys, baby's back asleep. So I want to tell you guys about your pinning, right? Before you sew the sides together, you want to start by sewing your longer sides together first. Sew your longer sides together first. And then as your shorter sides, you want to pin the short piece to your long piece. And you want to sew this way first. And I'll show you why you're doing that first once I sew it together, and I'll take it to the box. And then you want to make sure you pin diagonally. So if you pin these two together, you need to come diagonal and pin together here. Do not pin together across because you're going to run into problems when you come to the corner. So make sure to pin together diagonally, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, so right here is me at the sewing machine. I'm just showing you how I went back and double stitch along my hemline just to give it more reinforcement. It came out so far, mind you. I haven't hemmed the bottom yet because I'm going to be adding the zipper so it can be a functional opening piece, but this is my top piece so far. So now I'm going to come over here to the sewing machine and I'm going to sew together my bottom section. Okay, so right here, I just want to show you guys how I sewed the seams together and I double stitched them for more reinforcement. Next step right here is going to be this is our sides. I'm just sewing along the hemline along the top. Okay, then I'll come back and show you with my hemmed top. And as I'm sitting here looking at my box, I'm realizing that I actually don't even need to add a zipper. So I'm not going to. So what I'm actually going to do is, okay, so you see, because see how functional this is? Literally, I don't even have to add a zipper. I can just take the top on and off. So what I am going to do, however, is, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hem the top seams, okay? But you see how I have so much slack right here? So what I'm gonna do is I have some elastic in my tin. I'm gonna add a strip of elastic from about here to about here just to make this tighten around the top. And then I'm gonna put a Velcro piece here and here so that when it's on and if you sit down on it, it'll be Velcroed into place right there. And I won't even have to have a zipper because as of now, not even finished, I'm loving the way my ottoman is looking. So let's go. The piece of elastic needs to be that you're going to use. So yep, we're going to have a... So my piece of elastic actually was a little bit too wide for me. So I went ahead and split it into two pieces. I can save the other piece for scrap. Then I went ahead and I turned the bottom side inside out. And along the top here is where I am going to pin my elastic into the casing. So I'll show you guys where I'm starting this is my corner seam. I'm gonna start my elastic right here, about 1 inch away from the corner seam. And you know, so when you sew, you're gonna sew across to tighten it in, and you're gonna go across all the way. So it is gonna be shorter. See how it's shorter on this side? And that's fine because you're still going to sew it. You're going to sew it. You're going to pin it 1 inch past the corner seam like I told you and sew from there. And so that way that gives you that will give you that elastic pull once you have it sewn in. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I mean and then put it on the seat. So I'm going to take it going to finish pinning and take it, guys. So I'm back. I have sewn my elastic into the top part of the hem. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish sewing the hem around the bottom and I'll come back with my... Okay, you guys, so I'm back with my finished results of my slip cover. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on. And wow, man, I can't believe I did this all in once. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't take a break or nothing. Okay. Ooh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, yes, honey. And I didn't need a zipper, y'all. I did it, y'all. There we are. Slip that bad boy on. Ooh, yes. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling it. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. You know what? I don't even need the Velcro like I thought I would. And give you guys a little all around tour. I mean, I guess I could, maybe. I possibly could sew that down. I don't know, but let's see our functionality test. Now this is going to see if I'm really a professional or not. Oh, okay, well, we gotta keep in mind that the Velcro. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I can get in here. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. DIY slipcover in effect. I'm excited. Now for the final test. For the final test. Let's see how this bad boy looks in my bedroom. We are in my bedroom and here is my ottoman. All right. As always, I'll talk to you later, YouTube. Bye.